Pirates. Today on this not typical Tuesday, I wanted to start out with a review of the next 2 weeks of how we're going to kind of conduct a business. You officially have 2 weeks, 14 days until the AP Calculus exam. We will go over more test specifications as it gets a little bit closer to exam, probably sometime next week. I'd also like your parents to sit in on that discussion. But today's discussion really is about, outlining a plan for review. So the first document you see attached is our plan for the next 2 weeks. You'll see the type of free response question, which questions I want you to answer, and then the AP Live homework. Additionally, by the end of this week, you should complete that stat medic assignment where you're going in. I want units 1 through 3 done by Sunday would be perfect. And then you'll be able to complete units 4 through 7 at the end of the May 10th. You're going to have to upload documents into StatMedic, so please make sure that you are definitely doing all of the points in order to get all of the points within the program. Okay, so this week we're going to focus on type 6 and type 7. Later today, I'm going to post a video on type 7 overview problems. Your assignment is going to be type 7 homework, and we're going to Zoom from 9:45 to 10:30 a.m. If you haven't been coming to the Zoom sessions, I strongly suggest that you start coming. There's nothing like talking to other people about calculus, and it helps me know if we're going in the right direction or if you need some help. So if you're not there and you're not asking questions, I don't know. The third column, which I'm going to highlight in a different color, I like SalCon today, guys, is your AP Live assignments. This week, we're going to finish up the unit review, so Unit 5, Unit 6, and Unit 7. I have another document for you to see in a minute, but all of these have been scheduled and with the documents that you need in Google Classroom. So if you go, you should be able to click the link to the video and then have the assignment videos right there. If you see a free response question that we've already done, that's a great opportunity to try it again, kind of with a fresh pair of eyes and without so much guidance from me. So I definitely strongly encourage you to do that, unless it's one that you've done like 100 times. Like if it's a potato problem at this point, you don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. All right, we're going to finish out type 7, the remaining this week, and the rest of the free response questions in type 5 and 6. And all of the problems you have to do are listed. They should be the remaining problems in the packet if all went as planned. Again, we're going to Zoom on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 9:45 to 10:30 a.m. And then what you will see is these optional Zooms. That's really what I wanted to talk about. I would have Saturday sessions if we were in school. We certainly would be having our last one this coming weekend, but we got an extra week. So now we have 4 optional sessions for you to attend on the Friday and Saturday of the next 2 weeks. This time is subject to change. I have Mr. Gorman's putting together a schedule. This is kind of the time I asked for, so I'm hoping that I get it. I'll keep you updated. These Zoom sessions are going to be really important for you to attend. They are optional, but I certainly would encourage you to come so we can go over mock exam problems. I've been making a ton of them and finding a ton of them, so please, please, please attend. Final push. On the 11th, we will have a Zoom session that Monday. You will be finishing your last AP Live. And then on exam day, I'm hoping to work with the teachers to get the block of time before the exam. I really want you to get up early. We'll talk about how to prepare for exam day. This will probably be your first AP exam for most of you, with the exception of physics. And I think that's physics C. I don't think that's physics algebra based. So if it's your first exam, I want to make sure that we're all set up and ready to go. And the exam will be that day at 2 p.m. Okay, so that should outline the next 2 weeks. If you don't know what to do on a given day, come take a look at the schedule. It'll really help you out. Okay, the next document you will see is the AP Live homework schedule, along with the link to the YouTube. Again, all the assignments for each of these sessions are located on Google Classroom. So as long as you stay on your Google Classroom, you should be okay. As you can see, we've done Unit 1, 2, 3, 4, a review of 1 through 4, and now we have completed 7 as of yesterday. We're going to do 5 and 6 for the rest of this week, and that's going to leave the last 5 for the week following the exam, which is really nice. There's 3 types of free response questions, and then there's some mixed review. I think it's a nice way to end it before the exam. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to talk about, Val had reached out to me about how to organize, right? Because now you can use notes. I'm going to attach a AP Calculus review sheet, like a big one, and then like a modified one. That's the quick review sheet and the in-depth review sheet. You see in the first check mark here. Make sure you look over these documents. I can give you these documents, but if you don't know where you're looking for information when you're taking the test, is not the time to try to figure that out. I would organize your free response questions by type. I'm also going to upload a document that will show you all of the free response questions we have completed to date. I strongly suggest that practicing on your own entails going and looking up a year and trying all of their free response questions for that year. Your notes by topic. I think your old binder notes would be a huge help here. I do think that you'd have to organize it, right, by unit and sequence so that you know, like, okay, I need some help with limits. If we're going to look for stuff quickly, that's my suggestion. And so then in tools for the exam itself, Desmos, I think we should have that open on your phone, an iPad, or a computer, something. A graphing calculator, have that close along with those calculator tips I gave you. That was like one of our first What's Your Question Wednesdays. And then you can print them. I don't know if you need to, but I will say I think math is best done by hand. So make sure you know how to use your iPhone to scan. Or I found these 2 videos on how to use your notes features on an Android phone or an iPhone. But Genius Scan or taking a photo should work for the exam. And we'll have more practice when they come out with that module this week. Okay, that's it for today in terms of what our plan is. Thank you for watching the video and take care of yourselves.